This is a basic video tutorial for the Hamilton transfer ventilator. We will cover parts of the ventilator, initial setup, modes of ventilation, alarm setup, and we'll touch briefly on the advanced modes of ventilation. The first thing to note is there are two Hamilton transfer ventilators. The T1, identified by its red colour, is for general transfers. The second is the Hamilton MR1, identified by its yellow colouring, that is for MR transfers. The three main features on the front of the Hamilton T1 ventilator are the large touchscreen, the on-off key and the rotary dial. On one side you will find the inspiratory port, the expiratory port, which all link to the ventilation tubing. You will also find the sensors and a nebulizer adapter. On the other side of the ventilator, you will find the expiratory filter port, the oxygen inlet tubing, and the power adapter inlet. On the reverse of the device, you will find the air inlet for the blender. This is not to be obstructed. To power on the Hamilton T1 ventilator, press and hold the on-off key. This is the initial screen after self-testing. First, you need to select the patient sex by touching the screen, and then the patient height, and using the rotary dial, dialing the patient's height, which will automatically calculate ideal body weight. You then click the dial to confirm. Next, you can select the ventilation mode. This includes SIMV pressure control, SIMV volume control, and spontaneous ventilation, including pressure support and CPAP. Next, you will be presented with three commonly used modes of ventilation and the corresponding controls on the right-hand side. First is pressure control ventilation with inspiratory pressure, PEEP, and oxygen. To change any of the controls, select, use the dial, and click to confirm. Next is volume control ventilation with tidal volume, PEEP, and oxygen. Select the control you want to change, use the dial, click to confirm. Third is spontaneous ventilation with pressure support, PEEP, and oxygen. Again, select the control, turn the dial, click to confirm. For more controls, press the control key, which will then give you further options including adjusting pressure support, rate, inspiratory time, and flow trigger. To set alarms, press the alarm key, where you'll be given access to pressure limit alarms, minute volume alarms, rate alarms, tidal volume alarms, and apnea time alarms. Once you have inputted all your desired settings, to start ventilation, press the Start Ventilation key. Information on the screen includes peak pressure, minute volume, tidal volume, rest rate, pressure time curve, flow time curve. More advanced modes of ventilation can be found in the Modes option, including APRV, NIV, and high flow. Please do not use these without involving the critical care scientists. Other buttons on the ventilator include the on-off key, the battery indicator that can also be seen in the bottom right corner, the screen dimming button, the keypad lock, inspiratory hold, an oxygen flush for 2 minutes, printer button, and a nebulizer. Here you will find your 2-minute silence alarm key. To activate standby, press the on-off key and then confirm with activate standby.